guys, I'm Pia Coelho and we're here at Olin 55 and we have a very special guest today. It is Moojo. Welcome back. This is your second time here with us. How are you today?
I'm good. What about you?
I'm doing great. I'm happy to have you back.
Thank you. Thank you for having me again.
Okay, how do you feel being back in Mexico? How do you...
Well, actually, last time I was here was my first time ever in Mexico.
Wow,
Yeah.
okay. So this is your second time.
Exactly, because before I only been to Tulum in Mexico country, you know.
Okay.
So it was my first time and I had such a good time last time with all of you guys. I saw the gigs that I did and stuff. And honestly, I wasn't thinking that I'm gonna come back that early, you know. So I'm really happy to be here. And we made it all that thing. It's so cool because I just texted Ivan and I just wanted to show the store to some friends, and then we ended up doing all those cool things that we always do.
Yeah.
And apparently I'm maybe gonna drink, so
Yeah.
never gonna complain.
We'll talk about that now. So it was meant to be for you to be here again.
Okay.
I'm so happy to have you here.
Thank you.
And here at Club Olin 55, we like to start off with a very special game.
Okay.
If you look behind you, we have this amazing wall art.
It is true.
And this is basically a representation of a ball game that Asian
really?
cultures used to play here over 1,000 years ago here
Okay.
in Mexico.
Okay,
And
then.
we're gonna do our own little version, of
Okay.
course, because they used to play using their hips. We're not gonna
Alright.
do that,
Yeah,
don't
okay,
worry.
okay.
But what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to get one of these balls into either of the hoops that you see on
Okay.
top. We each have 3 tries.
Okay.
And whoever loses gets that tequila shot.
All right. So
Okay.
it's 3 tries, and the one who do the most of like the winning win the game or something.
Yeah,
like that,
if you
okay.
win, you don't have to do a shot unless
Okay.
you want to.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I can win and drink as well. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
That's alcoholism, guys, by the way. But like, it's okay.
Yeah, we can play however you want.
Okay, cool.
But do you want to go first? Do you want...
No, ladies first. Come on.
Okay. Let's see.
I want to see that.
Oh, that was...
If you made it at first, I would be like, okay, there is a cheat code, you know? Like,
Yeah, no. All fair.
Fair enough. This is when you're gonna see, guys, that why I didn't have a career in basketball.
That's amazing. How did you do that?
That's the luck, you know? But the first time when you try, that's the luck.
That's so crazy. You made me look really bad.
Okay, 1-0 for now.
Okay.
Oh,
No.
what? She's stressing. She's stressing.
I'm nervous now.
Okay, I'm never gonna do it again. Ah, yeah.
Close.
Or whatever. Later.
Okay, let's try. No,
Seems like a shot for you. I'm so sorry.
I know.
But you know what? You're gonna see what's gonna happen.
Okay.
Oh wow. Airball. I'm so sorry.
That was actually amazing on your first try.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so
But
I'm gonna...
I was about to say, as a French gentleman, I'm gonna drink with you. I'm not gonna let you alone.
Yay!
You know, come on.
Thank you so much. Okay, so...
Yeah, sorry. There you go.
Okay, so we can do a little one.
It's
Or-
water, guys. Huh? Don't
water.
mistake.
Is that okay? I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Okay.
No, it's okay. It's Mexican water, actually.
It's Mexican water. Do you like tequila?
Of course.
Okay,
I mean,
good.
I was about to say who doesn't, but it sounds also alcoholism. But I'm
So,
gonna-
cheers.
Cheers,
How do you
salud,
say
as you say,
cheers?
no?
Salud. How
In
do you say
French?
in French?
We say santé.
Santé.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Santé.
Salud.
Salud.
Okay, this is no water.
Oh my god. Okay. This is to wake up, to
It's a good
start
one.
warming up. It's good.
It's a good one.
Yeah, it's really good actually. Okay, so tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
Mhm.
Where are you based currently?
Mhm.
And I don't know, whatever you want to share with us.
Sure. So, I was born and raised in south of France, in a city called Nice, for
Wow.
whoever knows. It's in the French coast, southeast for whoever doesn't know where it is, right?
Yeah.
Near Monaco, Cannes, Saint-Tropez, all those cities. So yeah, as I said, I was born and raised there, but I was lucky enough when I was young. I used to be a resident DJ in a couple of places all around. I started in small bars in my town, obviously, and then I had like, let's say, I meet like new people that gave me new opportunities in new places and stuff. And what really changed for me, it's when I started traveling really young. So at 17, I went to London for a year to learn better English and work again as a resident DJ in like some clubs over there. Then I went to Dubai for the same thing. And I was resident DJ around. And to try to make the story short, then I went to Hong Kong for the same thing. And after Hong Kong, around 2016, something like that, I was like, okay, being a resident DJ was super fun because this is what I wanted to do when I was a kid. I wanted to make people dance, make people happy. Because what happened when I was a child, like I remember the first time I saw a video of Daft Punk, I think it was, yeah, Daft Punk. I was like, wait a minute, those guys, they select some songs, mix them kinda together, and they make people dance with that? I was like, oh, insane is this, the best job in the world, you know? I was like, wow, okay, this is what I want to do. And back in the days, there were no Instagram, nothing, it was just a video on the internet, you know? So that's why I chose this path.
Okay.
And I come back now in the future after Hong Kong, as I told you. I was like, okay, it was fun to play like records from whoever, but I want to create my own music. I want to create my craft, you know, because again, I was like remembering me as a kid, and I was like, when you left school at 16 to choose this career, which is hard. I think like for every artist, whatever you do, it's music, painting, cinema, whatever. Art is, you always like, re-questioning yourself, you always need to be, you know, it's a different than a day-to-day job and stuff.
Right.
Like you need to have a lot of trust in yourself, to be like patient. It's really hard. To be honest, it's not something that I would like recommend for anyone. You really need to, kind of as I was, it's not about talent or whatever, but I was sure that that's what I want to do. Like that was my path. You know?
Yeah.
I could go wrong, but I was sure of myself. So yeah, I wanted to create my own music and create a story, create a journey, not only playing records from other people, which was really cool because, for example, nowadays I meet a lot of new artists which are all the opposite. They all created some music and being producer first, and then they became DJs.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, I think because of COVID and stuff, there's a lot of this generation, you know, now obviously we have some technology that are insane compared to before. So I think they all learn how to produce music, and then when they had the music produced, they learn how to DJ at home or whatever because everyone had time during COVID, you know?
Yeah.
Which my generation was a little bit different. We all were DJs before producing music.
Okay.
We are all with the vinyls and stuff. I come from the hip hop originally.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, I used to play vinyls, hip hop and stuff. And that's why I was trying to mix all of this in my head, and I wanted to create a journey. This is when I created my name, Moojo.
Oh, okay.
At first, we were a duo with a friend that you received over here, by the way, Baron.
Okay.
And then we just split because we wanted to like have our own project, you know. I created this alone, we tried together, and I think it was better. Nothing mean, it was just better that he have his own career, which is really good for him right now, and my own thing as well, and it's better. You know, sometimes like when I meet people that are like duo or trio and stuff, I have a lot of respect for them because I don't know you can make it on the long term, money-wise and stuff. It's a complicated thing, you know, to be a duo or band, it's complicated.
Right.
Because you're always gonna have one leader and someone thinking different, and, you know, so that's why I think solo was a good idea. And then the rest of story, I started to release some music. My first release was with Pablo Fierro, which is a really good friend of mine. He was on his previous label, Vida Records. And then we started to release a couple of tracks. I'm trying to make it like a little bit shorter. I decided to create Kalama Records, my own label, during COVID.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that. Yeah.
And basically, long story short, I was a bit pissed. I'm not gonna say names because we don't care about that. But I was a bit pissed about the deal that I had with like the labels with who I was signing, you know. Because I really had this impression of when you sign with a record label, as long as you signed, the music is not yours anymore. Yeah. You know, you don't have the full power, full control on whatever going on. So if you're like me, a bit perfectionist on stuff, you're losing control of the thing, which is getting you, you know, you have this artist reaction of like, you know, like, this is not what I want to do. This is not the visual that I saw. Anyway, so I was complaining a bit about some deals with labels. And I was speaking with Pablo Fierro, and he told me, like, why are you not launching your own label? And I was like, yeah, but it's another job. Like, I don't think it's that easy to do that. And he told me something really smart that I always will be remembered. He told me, well, if you don't try, you don't know.
Right, that's really good advice.
That's really true.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, we're gonna learn how it works to launch a label. I got some help, obviously, with like a couple of people that know how to do it. They introduced me with the right people to launch the thing, and we did that from my room, from my bedroom during COVID, when we didn't know what's gonna happen with the music, clubs, whatever, even the world himself.
Amazing.
And the fun fact is that it was 2022, yeah, 2022 or 2021, something like that. So sorry, I'm really bad with the dates. Maybe it's 2020 even, but whatever.
Yeah, something in between.
During COVID, for sure.
During.
And then, we started signing my friends, some release, whatever we want to do, because the whole point was like, we launch our own label and we do whatever we want with it. Whatever the style of the music we want to release, when, how, we decide, you know?
Yeah, you're in control of your
exactly.
music.
Because me, I believe, and I think it's a cool advice, I believe in a bit different way as just what I said about the music is not yours. I believe different. I believe that when you release the music, wherever, whatever the gender and stuff, it's not yours anymore in the way that the people are gonna choose what they're gonna do with it, if they're gonna like it or not, you know?
Yeah.
Obviously, it also depends on the promotion and stuff that you do around it. But like when the music is out, it's not yours anymore. It's the people who's gonna choose if they like it or not, you know? It's easy as that.
That's interesting. I've never thought of it that way. But
it's actually super true.
You're totally right.
You know, because sometimes it works the same with movies and even like athletes and stuff.
Yeah, so true.
Yeah, in a way that, you know, for example, let's only talk about music. You will have things that you will think, oh, this track is gonna be a hit. And for a reason you don't know, the track never worked. Sometimes it happens, you know?
Yeah.
Even if you did all the right thing, you follow the recipe that you needed to do. And sometimes you have the opposite surprise. Something that wasn't really meant to be became big. And that's kind of my story with Moth to a Flame, what changed my life, this remix for The Weeknd and Swedish House Mafia. I said it the story many times, but I'm gonna make it super short.
Yeah, please share that with us. That is amazing. And I listened to it and it's...
Really?
Yeah, it is
Thank
incredible.
You so much.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, I was doing music already before, because this was 2022, March, something like that, when the story happened. But before I was like releasing some pretty cool thing that I was happy about it, but nothing became like that big, you know? And it was simply, as it is, it was a private DM on my Instagram.
No way, they DM'd you?
The manager from them, yeah.
Okay, so the manager of
Swedish House Mafia, yeah.
Wow.
Exactly how it is. So we were in traffic in Dubai with a friend. I was staying for a couple of days in his place. We were in traffic going to eat somewhere or whatever. And I was like, you know, I'm gonna delete a bit of those private DM, whatever, because there was a lot of scams and fake messages and stuff. And I wanted to delete all of that and make a bit of like some cleaning, you know? And I'm deleting the messages and stuff. And then I see a name of a guy that's ringing me a bell. And I'm like, I check the picture of the guy with Swedish House Mafia and stuff. So, okay, seems legit. And the message was directly, hello Moojo, how are you? I don't know if you know, but the boys just released a new album recently. There is a track with The Weeknd, there is this. We love your craft. The boys just recently played at Coachella and they played a couple of your things. We would love to have you as a remixer, you know. That was the message in my private DMs. At first I was a bit like, you know, like, is it true or?
Yeah, of course.
And it was true. And the fun fact, even funnier than that, is that I had no idea. I used to be a fan of Swedish House Mafia when I was younger, but I honestly stopped following them because I don't know, you know, when you're a kid, you listen to this and then you change and stuff. So I didn't even know that they were doing music again together and stuff. So I discovered the album when the guy told me. We put the music in the car, and the first track that came on was the one with The Weeknd. And I had never heard of it. Even if it was apparently already in the radio, famous and stuff, I was like, I never heard of it. And I look at my friend, and for fun, I said, this is the track that we need to remix. Obviously, The Weeknd, this is the biggest thing and stuff.
Yeah, of course. So it just came to you,
Like
basically.
that. Text the guy again, say, yeah, I listened to the album, it's really cool, and if it's possible, I would like to work on that one. And they told me, you know, we already did some remixes, it didn't really work, it cost us a bit of money and stuff, so maybe choose another one, you know, from the album. Yeah. At this moment, I'm like, wow, it's still amazing to work with Solutions Mafia, so whatever, I tried, you know.
Yeah.
2 hours later, that's the beauty of the story, I receive a Dropbox link with like a password and stuff. And I say, what is it? Hey, the manager said, I just had a discussion with the boys. They really love you, even if they never met you, so they want you to try on the weekend. So they sent me everything. I started working on it, and the rest is history for me,
yeah.
you know? Changed my life. I did
of course.
I did a world tour with them.
Wow, so you opened for them.
The world tour.
That is amazing. I mean, wow, that is such an achievement.
I mean, imagine me, like, when people were asking me, so how was it? It was, guys, we just played in Las Vegas in front of 40,000 people.
Yeah.
What do you want me to say? It was insane, you know?
But it's unreal.
Exactly.
Yeah, I can't even imagine.
And it was crazy. I was like traveling everywhere with them, discussing a bit about career music, because those guys, for me, were like rock stars, you know, so.
Yeah, they are.
Definitely.
They are, yeah.
Definitely. You know, you're in backstage after the show, and from nowhere, I'm gonna talk a bit like a kid for 1 second, I'm sorry, but you're in backstage after the show, and for them it's normal, but I'm sitting and oh, okay, Jason Statham here, Kylian Mbappe, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
And for them it's normal. They all know each other and stuff.
I know.
Will Smith over there, and me, I was like, oh,
yeah,
you know,
like starstruck. Yeah,
yeah,
of
a
course.
bit like, okay, I don't want to ask for a picture because you're gonna sound stupid. But
yeah, I mean, you want to act
right?
cool. Yeah, I mean, that is amazing.
For me, it was like a kid at Disneyland, you know. I'm so sorry. But
yeah, of course.
So yeah, beautiful. And to end up the story on the label, which is beautiful, is that we created that from craft, from my small bedroom in my town. Which, by the way, sorry because you asked, I'm based there now.
You're based
in Nice.
You're in Nice.
I came back in France.
Oh, you came. That is. Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah, yeah. After Hong Kong, I came back there.
Yeah. And what brings you to Mexico? Like, you're a long way from home. What? Yeah.
I'm a long way from home too. Like, I'm working good with a nice promoter here, obviously, that booked me in a couple of clubs.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna complain because the crowd here, the people are all nice, the clubs are nice, the sound system are cool. Like, as I was saying to the guys previously when we did some pictures, we don't have something like you have here, Club Olin in France or whatever, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Or maybe there is, but I just don't know.
Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't know that. I mean, I thought it was like you had like anywhere to play or like anywhere to like.
I mean, maybe in Paris or cities like that.
Yeah, since it's,
you know, but in my town, which is the 5th biggest city in France, but compared to Paris, it's really small.
Yeah.
We are more a city with tourists who come for the summer to do the French Riviera, the beach and stuff. But for all this kind of artistic complex or whatever you call it, we're not so good in the south with that. And I was telling the guys, like, if we had something like that, I would spend my days there. I will do my studio time, my meetings, my...
yeah, it's a pretty nice place, right?
know?
Yeah.
I mean, like, I would love that we have something like that in France, but thanks God, guys, you did it for yourself in the city, and I think it's a really big project and really interesting. And I hope for you that it's gonna grow big time because it's well deserved.
Yeah, thank you. And
pleasure.
It's so cool that this is your second time here. So what have you thought about, like, the country? Do you like the food? Have you tried tacos?
Obviously.
Yeah.
Tried a couple of the taqueria, you know.
Yeah. What are your favorite type of tacos?
Favorite type? Oh. I like the one, but I don't know what you call it. I like the one, it's like a mix of meat and chorizo.
Oh, campechano,
I think
maybe?
it's this.
Oh, really?
This one is amazing, yeah.
So you like chorizo?
Yeah. I like a bit spicy stuff, but you guys here are too crazy for spice, you know?
Yeah, okay, yeah. Pastor, they're so good.
Oh yeah, that one is really good.
It's the one that it's cooked on the vertical spit.
That one is really good.
Those are amazing.
This one, I think it's probably the best.
Yeah. Okay, so I think it's time for another shot.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, so we're gonna play another game.
Okay.
It's called Chin Shampoo.
All right.
Yeah. So it's basically rock, paper, scissors.
Okay, cool.
And I don't know why it's called Chin Shampoo actually. I need to look it up.
It's fine.
I never thought of it. So it's basically you go rock, paper, scissors. We're
Okay.
gonna go chin, champu.
Okay.
Okay, so we're
and
gonna.
then you do this or this, right?
You do rock. You shoot rock, paper, or scissors,
Okay.
and then we're gonna do 2 out of 3, and then the loser takes
Okay,
the
so
shot
it's
again.
chin shampoo, okay? Something like
Chin, champu, and then you
Chin,
shoot.
shampoo. Okay. Okay.
Ready?
All right, yeah, okay.
Chin,
Chin,
champu.
I'm so sorry.
No. Okay, it's 2 out of 3.
Okay.
You're so good at everything. Okay, chin, champu. Okay,
One.
so we're tied.
Chin,
Chin,
shampoo.
champu. Chin, champu.
Man, fuck, I won. I'm so sorry. Because I wanted to do that actually, but I won. I'm so
You
lucky.
won,
I'm
yeah.
so lucky.
So it's another shot for me.
I do it with you as well.
Oh, yay.
People are really gonna think I'm alcoholic, you know. But
Okay.
I'm a DJ, guys. You know, I can't lie.
Yeah, so I know you are gonna be a dad soon. That is amazing. Congratulations. But
Thank
I
you so
was just thinking, how do you balance your like family? Okay, let's do the shot
Yeah.
first.
Salute.
And then salud.
Something.
Santé.
It's a really good. It's a really good question that you have.
Yeah. So how do you balance? I mean, I know it involves lots of traveling.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was strong.
Stronger.
Lots of I don't know, partying, staying out. How do you balance that? Like, how do you think your life is gonna change being a new dad?
Yeah. First of all, it's my first kid, so I'm learning big time, you know.
Yeah, of course.
And for my wife as well, first kid. And I mean, from the advice that I took from a lot of friends that I already have kids, they all told me, being a mom, I don't know, dude, but being a dad, you became a dad really, like 100%, the day that the baby is born. It's like kind of an animal feeling or instinct, you know,
Okay, yeah.
that you became like that. You become a dad, and then like there's some kind of natural reflex that you're like, okay, I need to be like the man of the family, kinda. But to balance the life, as you said, I think it's the same difficulty also just with your couple life, you know, when you have the job that I have.
Yeah.
The kid is just gonna change the fact that you need to spend more time, I mean, at least try at home or give him more attention and stuff. But it's already hard with my wife, I'm not gonna lie, you know, because
Yeah, I bet.
I'm leaving her at home alone with like the pregnancy and stuff, and I feel
Right.
bad for that, to be honest. I feel really bad. I don't know how the other people handle that by themselves. I never really ask. I mean, DJs, okay?
Yeah.
But at the end, it's the same for everyone. I mean, even if I had a day-to-day job, it would be the same. You will be every day at work, and when you come, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is my life. My life is like that right now. And let's be honest, I'm 32 years old. I'm probably gonna have this life for still, hopefully, there's some wood, there you go.
Knock on wood.
I don't know, 15 years maximum, to be honest. I don't see
Okay.
myself playing it. I respect the people that do that, don't take me wrong,
Yeah.
like Solo Moon or whatever, that they are like legend and a bit older than the others. But I don't see myself playing in front of crowds of young people and stuff when I'm gonna be 60 years old.
Right.
You know, I will still want to work into music industry, but maybe I will just like, I don't know, do some artistic direction, manage some artists, produce for others. I don't know. There's plenty of things you can do. But like, I want to spend time with my family.
Yeah.
You know? I want to, especially not, I want to spend time before being 60 and whatever.
Right.
So I think that's an advice I can give, even if it's my first kid. It's gonna sound a bit like too easy, but whatever this life of DJ, artist, traveling, clubs, partying, girls, whatever you're seeking, I'm sorry guys, but I'm gonna be really honest, the best thing and the most important in life, it's family, health, happiness.
That is amazing.
And I'm not lying,
That
I
is
swear.
so
This is something I
inspiring.
learned with time, you know?
No, but I think I admire this about you so much, and I just learned this about you, but I think it's amazing how you were able to pursue a passion that you had, and you're able to do something that you love every day, and you're able to connect with so many people, but you also have like this, you have a family, and you want to do that as well.
Big time.
So you're basically like, you're gonna have the best of both worlds. You're gonna like pursue your passion, and you're also gonna have like this like married life with a family. That is amazing. Wow.
I mean, we're all different, right?
Yeah.
Like probably there's some people that are gonna watch this interview and gonna maybe think the opposite of what I said. But you know, we're all different. Everyone have the right to think the way they want or do whatever they want with their life. I'm not here to judge. But I'm just talking from my personal experience, you know, because some days are really cool, some other days you have some issues and stuff. It's life, you know?
Yeah.
It's like a movie. There's always something going on, you know? And at the end, even if I'm just speaking at my level, which for me it's already amazing. Like, as you said, I'm working day to day on my passion, and I'm not a banker or whatever. Like, this is my real passion and this is my work, so it's insane. But at the end, whatever the travel, the clubs, the thing, the most important thing, at least for me, it's the family at first, and the health.
And health, yeah.
For you and your loved ones.
Right. If there's no health, there's nothing. You can't.
Obviously.
Yeah. Okay.
And I can't wait to have my daughter, so I can't wait that she's gonna grow up a little bit, so I can teach her a lot of things.
Oh, it's a girl.
Yeah, it's a girl. Sorry. Yeah,
congratulations.
I just spoiled it, you know.
Yeah. And are you planning on having more kids, or do you want to just keep it at
well,
one?
I'm not gonna lie. So I always had the plan to have at least 2.
Okay.
Because in my dream it was like 1 girl, 1 boy. So
yeah.
It's cool, and you have everything, the brother, the sister, you know. But let's be honest. First we're gonna handle that one. And then we're gonna see.
Yeah,
you know?
and then you'll take it a day at a time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But yeah, it's beautiful, and I'm so happy that the fact that it's a girl. Obviously, my wife is like, she's gonna be such a daddy's girl.
Yeah, aren't all girls daddy's girls?
You know the.
Yeah, of course. Okay, that is amazing. And I do want to know, you are a very successful person, obviously, and it seems like you have, like, pretty much, or not everything, because I mean, of course, we're learning
every day,
day at a time, but you have everything figured out for now.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, or what would you say are the 5 main key points to become a successful DJ?
Okay. I'm just gonna say from my point of view, right?
Yeah,
Again, it's like everyone can think different, but I do really believe on authenticity. You know, I really believe on that, and whatever artistic direction you're taking. Again, not only music, photography, cinema, theater, whatever you do. Because nowadays with social media, everyone wants to be the coolest, you know, whatever you do.
Yeah.
Which I understand. It's part of the process, it's part of the generation we're living in. But the authenticity and the music, so let's just talk about music industry, it will always speak to someone. Even if it's hard at the beginning, because I'm talking for like young artists or whatever, you don't really have a fan base. You don't really know all this complicated thing to release music and stuff works. You don't you don't believe, or you don't trust anyone and stuff. I spent those time. I had all of this. But at the end, all the artists from my point of view that I respect and then I can see like they're doing good, it's because they were authentic. With the photographer that you have here, we had a small discussion earlier about Kanye music, for example. Whatever you like it or not, the guys, they came with them authenticity, the style that they had and stuff. And look, nowadays, all the kids want to be them.
Yeah.
You know? And that's the thing that it's one of the advice, as you said. It's not, I'm really hard to give like 5.
No, that is great advice for anyone that wants to start a music career or become a DJ. That is really good advice.
I mean, that's what I believe. And also, like, so to make a small parenthèse, as we say in French, I'm the artistic director of my label, but I leave all the papers and stuff to my label manager and stuff. But what I say about this is, like, please guys, stay authentic, because whatever the music that you do, the style that you want to do, you will always find your fan.
Right.
Because everyone is different. Everyone like different things. We all like you. If the sound is talking to yourself, if you like what you do, if you believe in what you do, for me it's enough to put it out and try. You know? Maybe it's not gonna work at first, but patience. Patience is one of the main key of an artist's life, you know?
Yeah.
It can be pink one day and another day it can be black. But like, please, 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 because I can see it, you know, sometimes, that's what I wanted to say about my label. Sometimes we receive some demo from like young artists, super motivated, I like it. The guy is like, yo, I believe in what I do. They send you super cool music, but it's like copy of things that are already out.
Yeah, that is, Yeah.
it's a shame at the end, you know?
Yes, of course. And it is so true. And thank you so much for sharing that with us and to anyone who's watching this.
Yeah, of course,
that is
pleasure.
so helpful. And I think it's time to wrap things up.
Sorry, I talk a lot.
This was such a great time. No, thank you so much. We learned so much about you and about the industry. But just tell us real quick, where can we find you? Where can we get updates on your upcoming projects and for people that want to learn more about your career?
So obviously on social media, even if I'm not the best at this, you know, because I'm trying to stay the way I am, I'm a really like a normal dude in real life, let's say.
Yeah.
You can find me on the Instagram at Moojo. You can find my label in the Instagram as well at Calamar Crew. You can find also the brand that we launched is the event that we do with the label called We in French, you know.
Okay. Yeah.
And we're gonna expand that step by step, like worldwide. But this I'm keeping it a little bit as a surprise. And to spoil a small story, this year I'm working on my first album.
Wow, that is amazing.
Yeah, we're working on that with my good friend Hugo and Guillaume and a couple of other guys. For me, it's important to mention them because, like, as I told you earlier, for me, friends and family is everything.
Yeah.
You know, business is something, family is the most important thing. And you need, that's another advice for the people watching, you need to be surrounded by the people who want good for you and you want good for them. It's like an energy, right? So yeah, you can find me on all of those. YouTube as well. I have a channel with like a couple of sets and stuff. You should watch the set from Club Olin. It's really important.
Yeah, of course. It's gonna be amazing, I'm sure. So if you want to watch it, go to our channel and just enjoy this amazing artist that we have here. Thank you so much for your time. I really enjoyed learning about you, and you shared so much with us. I really appreciate that.
But you need to get better on those. You know?
I know.
I'm so sorry.
I know, you really outdid me. But thank you so much, guys, for watching. Stay tuned because there's a lot more to come about new artists and about the music industry here in Mexico. So till next time, bye-bye.
Thank you, bye-bye.